Yes, my parents both died when I was in my 20s. I am sad to say, but I think in a lot of ways I'm still hung up on a lot of things that happened or didn't happen in my life with them, without them.
My mom passed away 10 years ago this summer, and my father was 11 years ago, just this past October 2nd, yeah.
Yeah, my dad, it's gonna be, you were talking like that. My past just passed away
Oh, I'm sorry
about
to hear that.
a month ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There were three in the car. They both, three people died the 8th of September. So it's gonna be a month and a half. So
That's a car accident.
a car accident.
You know, look, I mean, my father, my poor father, he suffered for 2 years with, Alzheimer's. It was a terrible thing.
brutal.
Poor, it was brutal. Otherwise, he was very healthy. My mom, 9 months later, I mean, you know, what people say people die of a broken heart. Yeah, you could say she died of a broken heart.
No, I'm not in. Yeah, certainly shocked. Yes, because suddenly my dad was not sick. He was not taking any pill. He was still working. He was 80, still working, and they just arrived from work.
Her death was the scariest moment of my life because I realized how alone I became. I have sisters and a brother, and I love them to death. But my mother, at the end of the day, was my best friend.
My struggles have made me more accepting. You know, we all want our parents. We all think when we're born, of course, that our parents are, they're perfect, and then slowly over life, we see them as more and more human. And I think just looking at how difficult it is some days for me to get going and get things organized, I really appreciate that despite their own struggles, how much they managed to accomplish in their short lives.
Yeah.
Il était beaucoup impliqué dans la communauté.
Yeah.
And his girlfriend too.
Yeah.
There was a lot with the community. And I was in a shock when I was to the church because there was a 500 place city. It was full.
Yeah.
So I was amazed. All the people that came to give him the bless or pour lui rendre hommage was amazing.
Yeah.
And all the kids were 5. We were all, wow. It was nice.
Yeah.
Well, you have to, that comfort zone one has with a mother, even at my age. It doesn't change. You're still the little boy.
One thing that's made me, having the death of my parents in the 20s, preceded by illness, it's made me more aware of other people's suffering, and I work towards being compassionate towards them. And
With her passing, on a practical level, I had to, all those great dishes she prepared for me when I would be home or when I lived at home, I missed them. So I made it a point right after she died to teach myself properly how to cook. Thank God I have my sisters and aunts, but that was very important to me.
Any advice?
yeah, just find a way to live a life, not to make them happy, but by making yourself happy, you'll make you'll bring a reward to them. Now they would be smiling upon you. You've got to find a way to lead an honorable and upright life, not every moment of the day, but as much as possible to work through your crises. You owe it to yourself not to give up, to go on, to find ways, to find strategies to make your life a positive one and a beneficial one to those around you and to yourself, most importantly.